Before we begin, you are going to get an error that you are logged in elsewhere when trying to create your team if you're logged into EA inside of the game. So make sure that the game is closed or that you're just not logged into EA on your PlayStation or on your Xbox. Go ahead and Google College Football 25 Team Builder if you don't trust the link down below in the description box. It should be the first search result, EA.com Team Builder. Go ahead and select that. Your screen should look something similar-ish to this. If it doesn't, there might be a little login symbol at the top right here. Go ahead and log in, verify your identity and all that fun stuff. Click on Get Started. Once we get started, at the very top, I just want to show you that I already have created a team very quickly. This is where you could go to edit your team. You could delete the team or you could preview it. You could look at your download history to see what else you may have downloaded. So we're going to go to Home. Here, you could browse other people's teams if you want. You could click on them and download someone else's created team. We're going to go ahead and click Create just so I can kind of show you what this looks like. I'm not going to go in depth here and show you every single little option. That's going to take way too long, and I'm probably going to pause my video here because it's taken a while to load. This obviously has to do with their servers that are a little bit overloaded because there are some issues with that due to so many people. So you can click your logo. It's very straightforward, the colors and all that, right on the left-hand side. Pick a few things here. And then from here, you could go to uniforms, do what you got to do, go to stadium, bunch of stuff here on the left-hand side. Then you could go to program. You could look at, you know, your roster, the playbook that you want, the strategy, all that kind of funky stuff. Then you're going to go ahead and click save. And then you're going to go ahead and click submit, which I've already done, and this can take a couple of minutes, okay? Once you do that, you're done. Remember, this is in beta. It tells you right there. It's in beta. I'm going to click at the top left here. And then I'm going to come... Yeah, see, it's a draft. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that draft. So EA Sharks, that's just the name for now. When you look for yourself on the PlayStation or the Xbox, you're actually not going to use your EA username. You're actually going to use the username that's associated with your PlayStation account or your Microsoft Xbox account, okay? So as you can see here, let me zoom that in a little bit in case you're unable to see it. I'm Stormplague in EA, okay? And I'm going to pause it and we're going to head on over to the PlayStation 5 side of things. All right, now I'm on the PlayStation 5. I turned off my camera so that there's no distractions and you can see everything. Look at the bottom right, okay? That is my PSN ID, okay? So now that we're here, we're going to tab over to Create and Share. And we're going to go to the Download Center. From here, you're going to see some stuff. Look at the bottom left where it says Search. For me, it's triangle or a Y on an Xbox controller. From here, I'm going to go down to username. You can search the way you want, but if you want to find yourself, I would suggest doing a username. I only did a partial entry of my name. I'm going to go ahead and select Done. It's making a liar out of me. All right, let's try that again with an extra letter put in. There we go. So you got to make sure there's enough letters that you're putting in there. And you can see here, Stormplague. That is my EA name. Again, don't search by that. I tried it. It doesn't work. So from there, you're going to go ahead and select it. You're going to click on Download. And it's going to take a moment to download. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Oh, I guess that was a little bit quicker than I was expecting. So from here, we're going to back out. Back right out. Back, back, back. And we're going to go to, let's say, Dynasty. Select that. We're going to go ahead and start. Because we're going to start a new one here. From here, you're definitely going... Yeah. Select Cloud Multi-User. We're going to use the active roster. It's going to import. I'm going to pause this. So in case you didn't hear me, it's active roster, and make sure that it's a cloud-based game. Once it's imported the roster, I mean all the teams that take like a minute or two, you're going to want to scroll down to Import Team Builder. And then from here, you are going to select a team you want to replace with your own. I'm just going to pick a random team here. I'm going to say, let's get rid of the Army Black Knights. So I'm going to select that team that we're going to replace. It tells you that at the top left. And then from here, there's the team. There's my team, the EA Sports Sharks. Or you can select Add a Team Builder School by accessing the Download Center via the main menu. We're going to go ahead and select our team and say, do you want to replace the Army roster? You say yes, use the Team Builder roster instead. Or you can choose to say no, keep the Army roster. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, use the Team Builder roster that we've created. And then from here, you're able to back out. And you're able to change whatever settings you want to do within the Dynasty, whatever you want to do with the custom conferences. Now that you've done that, we can select Advance.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an
right here,
established contender? Pay attention to each
EA
team's
Sports
prestige
Sharks,
rating,
and it
represented
tells
by the
you
number
Team
of
Builder at the
stars
bottom
next
of the
to each
icon.
team's name. Teams with a higher prestige.
Oh,
and
shut
now
up.
you'll choose where to
Then you
start
choose
your
what you
journey
want to
as a
do.
coach.
I'm going to do head
Here,
coach.
you'll choose to create a coach. Congratulations. It's time.
Boom. Just like that. I wish I could have made this video quicker, but unfortunately, for me to explain things properly, I don't think that would have been possible. So now we're pretty much done, and you're right in there in just a little under 7 minutes. So if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me more relevant in the search results. If you didn't like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe, great. If not, whatever. From the home screen, by the way, if you go to Create and Share, you can go to Manage Files. And you could go to Load and Delete Files. You could choose to come here and delete profiles, roster. You could go all the way to the end. And I could choose, because I didn't actually make a nice team here. This was just for the sake of the video. You can go ahead and select it with the square or the X button on an Xbox controller. And you could go ahead and zap that if you want to do so. Further tweaks, again, could be done on the website. I think you could do some stuff in-game. That's not the main purpose of this video. It was just to show you how to create your team from the website, get it in the game to bring it into Dynasty. Bye for now.